Good morning. Let's go. Morning coffee and sports talk with Bob from oddsjam. Wake up. Wake up. Let's go, folks. Time to wake up. You hear the bell. Do you hear the bell? Wake up. Wake up for morning coffee and sports talk with me, Bob. Brought to you by oddsjam, the premier odds comparison company. Yes, I'm here. Trying to get the morning going. Rough day yesterday in the betting world, but that's the way it goes. I got those BetMGM and PointsBet sign-up bonuses below. I need you to deposit and bet. Click the link, go sign up, deposit, and actually bet, all right? Underdog Fantasy and Thrive Fantasy deposit match. Those links are below, and it's up to $100 deposit match for your first deposit on those two. I mean, it's free money, all right? Right? Let's do it. A weird night. A very weird night. But we're going to make it through it. We were 1-3-1. 1-3-1 in morning coffee picks. My hockey was 1-3. What the heck? What a start. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. And hey, there you go, Scotty. Good morning to you. Bar, good morning. Marquise, good morning to you, my friend. Scotty, sorry about the Ducks pick. I thought Kirill was going to be out. Oh. Hey, that's all right. You got to make up for it today. You can do it. Good morning to Pierre also. Good morning to you all. And Stephen Batsa in the house, too. We got a crew here this morning, folks. This is a crew that's going to help us make profit today. You guys ready to make some money? Get 10% off your first month on oddsjam.com. Promo code 10BOB. Go there now. All right. Don't you like that I'm playing that song all the way through? I like it. Makes more sense, doesn't it? Instead of trying to fade it out and all that stuff live. All right. Good morning to you. Coffee to you guys. Cheers. A rough night for me. Hockey, not very good at all. Very disappointed in. I thought I was dead on with the totals and wasn't. I thought for sure I had that Montreal game. My gosh. All of a sudden, they all decided to score. I don't know why. They didn't have to score. They could have not scored. But they decided to score, which made for a rough night for me. But that's the way it goes, guys. That is the way it goes sometimes. You know what? They call it sports betting, gambling for a reason. And that is because it ain't easy. And that's why you got oddsjam to help you. Now, unfortunately, it didn't come through last night, but that's all right. You got to get after it today. Get with it, get after it, and do it. All right? Let's continue to drink some coffee together. Cheers. Neil Green. Hi, Neil. How are you? Good morning to you. Adam. Good morning, all. Coffee in my face. Let's go. Good morning. And Marquise says, got to risk it for the biscuits. I like that. Good to see you all here this morning. Thank you for joining me. Let's do the recap so we can wallow in our sorrow here. All right. Panthers, the only game I won in hockey last night, beat the Hurricanes 3-0. Canadians 5, Canucks 2. I mean, really, did you have to score an empty net goal at the end? Lost by the hook. Penguins 4, Capitals 1. And the Wild with Kaprizov in the game. Scotty scored 2 goals. They beat the Ducks 4-1. All right, in the NBA, Magic beat the Mavericks 94-87. Who saw that coming? Trailblazers 105, Hornets 95. Lillard with 26. Nuggets beat the Pacers 122-119. Jazz 125, Hawks 119. Markkanen with 32 points. Celtics over the Pistons 128-112. Jaylen Brown with 30. Nets beat the Knicks 112-85. Durant with 29, 12 and 12, a triple-double. Raptors 116-109 over the Rockets. Van Fleet 32 points. Pelicans beat the Bulls by 4, 115-111. DeRozan 33 points in a losing cause. The Bulls +2. It didn't come through. Suns 129. Timberwolves 117. Bridges with 31 points. Bucks in double overtime beat the Thunder 136-132 with no Giannis. Carter with 36 points for the Bucks. The Grizz hang on in OT and beat the Spurs 124-122. Bane with 32 points. Clippers over the Lakers. Lakers are pretty pathetic. 114-101. LeBron 30 points in a losing cause. And looked like he pulled his groin too. And the Kings 127. The Cavs 120. Sabonis with 21 points. Mitchell with 38 in a losing cause for the Cavs. College football, very quickly, there were 3 games. Northern Illinois beat Western Michigan 24-21 in a MAC game. All 3 of these are MAC games. Central Michigan beat Buffalo 31-27. And Kent State rolled over Bowling Green 40-6. And that MAC conference is a mess. And that does it for the recap. Let's drink some coffee, guys. Cheers. I got to drink this stuff to keep me going. I just do. All right. See, Pat, over 51.5 yards rushing. Playing in rain and strong winds could be a good running game. Absolutely could be. Marquise likes Foreman over. He has kind of emerged as the lead back after the trade. Still waiting on Hubbard news, though. Okay. Excuse me. Adam is loving the over in the Falcons-Panthers tonight. I saw the line at 41.5. They scored 71 points when they played collectively 2 weeks ago. Smash that over. All right. We're going to go with the over. You convinced me. And you know what? Let me share my screen and let's get to what's going on. Let's find some positive EV plays and let's look at this over in this game by going to screen. And let's look at total points in the NFL. 42.5 is where we are at right now. 42.5. Now, this is where I'm at in Illinois. But Carolina, I mean, honestly, without Christian McCaffrey, what is this offense? You know, that's what I got to ask. But we will hit it. Let's go to NFL. Let's go to the game. It looks like I can get over 42 at DraftKings at minus 110. So let's do that. That'll be a morning coffee pick. You got it, man. You got it. In the meantime, let's go to the positive EV page. Let us click on the recommended filters right there, folks. And let's find some plays. Okay. I like this over in the Sixers and Hawks game. 15-cent market with minus 107 on points bet. And it's got a 52 win percentage. We will make that a morning coffee pick. I know the percent is not what you want it to be, but you got to bet them sometimes anyway. 13-cent market width on this one, over 53.5. That is another play. That's over 53.5 first quarter points. Let's take both of those and make those morning coffee picks right off the bat. Right off the bat. We got 3. Over 42 in tonight's game. In the NFL, over 221.5 Sixers and Hawks. Over 53.5 first quarter points. And then we're going to go back here. And what were we looking at? We were looking at rushing yards. You know what? We may get to that in a second. Let me stop sharing and see what you guys are saying. 2 bad defenses. Let's ride. All right. How is the weather tonight? Calling for rain. And that usually bodes well for the offense in that particular case. All right. So, by the way, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel too, folks, and we'd appreciate it. They're playing in a hurricane. That's true. All right. CPAT over 51.5 rushing yards. All right. So let's go and look at these plays. And what was I doing? There I am right there. Main markets. We're looking for player rushing yards. And there they are. So, Pat, over in rushing yards, what is the number? over 51.5 on FanDuel. FanDuel, the only one that has that number. And actually, you could get them over 49.5 for minus 112. Hey, let's roll with that. Let's make it a morning coffee pick. I like that. I like that. Foreman would be over 54.5. Okay. On BetMGM. We're going to go with both of those and make a morning coffee picks. Hey, like that. That's what we do, guys. That's what we do. As long as we don't get last season's Bills, Pats weather over, boys. All right, let's see what happens. Have a little coffee. Cheers. Go back to the Positive EV page. Find some more plays. All right, so you guys got in on this. You guys got in on this. I went with your plays. They got a hit now, and if they do, that's great. Let's go to the bet tracker, make them morning coffee picks. We're doing overs on Patterson and Foreman. All right, there you go, guys. I hope it comes through. As you can see right now, these are all morning coffee picks. Over 42, Panthers and Falcons. Over 221.5, Sixers and Hawks. Over 53.5 first quarter total points. Mavericks and Wizards. We're going overs on everything. CPAT over 49.5 rushing yards on FanDuel, and Deontay Foreman over 54.5 rushing yards on BetMGM. Let's go to the Positive EV play. Let's see if we can find any more picks here. All right. Let me change this to market, the main and alternate market. And let me take this to 25 cents. Let me make sure I got today's date. Yes, and refresh. So as of right now, nothing coming through for Positive EV plays right now. That's not good. Let's try player props and see what happens there. And nothing coming through. All right, let's refresh from this end. And nothing coming through at this present point in time. So we got what we got. Let's go back here and discuss. Over on everything. Let's do it. Let's go over on everything. All right. That is what we're doing tonight. What is that schedule looking like today, guys? NHL has a pretty busy schedule. Here's something I got to ask you guys. Got to ask you this right now, guys. Are the St. Louis Blues going to break their 8-game losing streak tonight against San Jose? Or does it keep on happening? Come on, help me out here, guys. Are they going to break their losing streak or not? Huh? Come on. Tell me. Please tell me that they are. I hope so. All right. I'm going to go back to sharing my screen here in a second. Whoop. Pinnacle's delayed on their odds today. If that helps, Neil Green, hate to do it, but the Hurricanes played last night and the oil is rested. Money line oil. Just noticed that too. Great pick, Neil Green. But the oil is now without Evander Kane, who is on LTIR, long-term injured reserve. Oh, Scott. Oh, you're killing me here, dude. You're killing me. That hurt. Blues might not win again this year. That, you know what? I thought we were friends. All right, let me go back here because I figured out what was going on with the positive EV page. When it happens, folks, like it just happened, sometimes you just click clear all filters and go back. All right, I got main alternate markets here. Do I have the date range? Let me make today's date range in there. All right. Predators money line. I'm going to stay away from that one. Kansas minus 23.5 versus North Dakota State. I really like that play. I will jump on that one. Sixers minus 2.5. I like that. We have college basketball now too, guys, and I didn't even get to any college basketball scores because it's virtually impossible to do all that. Southern Illinois is playing Oklahoma State. Now, I can't bet on this, but I've got to believe that Oklahoma State has got to be the favorite there and win by more than 4.5 points. Let's put half a unit on that. All right. Now, let's go and click out of the main and alternate market. Let's go to player props. Let's change the market width maximum to 38 cents. And now we got some plays. Algier, over 31.5 player rushing yards. Let's hit it for a half a unit. And I'm going back to my unit size because I switched it up yesterday and I had a bad day. So when you got something that works, you stay with it. Tyrese Maxey under 33.5 PRA. Yeah, half a unit on this one too. Now these are low percentage plays, the percent column here, but plays that I like. So sometimes people have been asking me, hey, Bob, do you always bet all the high percent plays? Well, I like to if I feel like they're going to hit. Now here, this just changed. Now, Kyle Pitts over 3.5 player receptions. I do like that one. And I'll hit it for the 10. So there. I stay away from player assists in basketball unless it's Chris Paul. You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes you just got to do that. Like that Oilers pick, but what about the over? Yeah, that was a cheap shot, Scotty. That was really cheap. Oh no, I don't. Actually, Cordarrelle Patterson would probably be a good anytime TD guy. And I don't see why Falcons minus 2.5 wouldn't be the play. You want to add that to it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Just for Steven. Let's take the Falcons minus 2.5, guys. Don't you love that you can maneuver through this so quickly? I just love it, man. Minus 2.5 at minus 107 on PointsBet. All right, let's add it. Let's go through the bet tracker and see what we hit, and then we gotta go because I gotta go work, man. All right, let's add the Falcons minus 2.5 to the morning coffee pick. That's 6 of them, guys. Okay, we'll do the Oilers on the money line. That's 7 picks, and then we're done. All right, we're done. I'm not sure I like this, but okay. I'm going to go with it. It's against my better judgment. I'm going to go with it. But I was 1-3 last night, so what do I know, right? All right, guys, let's do it. Morning coffee pick. Wow, that's a lot of them. Let's go through what we've hit today. We've got over 42 total points, Panthers and Falcons tonight. Over 221.5, Sixers and Hawks. Those are morning coffee picks, over 53.5 first quarter total points on FanDuel. Another morning coffee pick. Cordarrelle Patterson, over 49.5 player rushing yards. Morning coffee pick. Deontay Foreman, over 54.5 player rushing yards on BetMGM, morning coffee pick. Then we hit a couple of positive EVs. Kansas minus 23.5. Sixers minus 2.5. Oklahoma State minus 4.5. Algier over 31.5 player rushing yards. And then Tyrese Maxey under 33.5 PRA. Kyle Pitts over 3.5 player receptions. And then a couple more morning coffee picks. The Falcons minus 2.5. The Oilers on the money line. There you go, guys. You got what you wanted. Go Blues. Well, good. About darn time. I'm afraid it's time to get rid of some guys. I didn't like the way O'Reilly was talking the other night like he didn't know what he could do. You know what? Get in the locker room and start, being the leader. Not quietly. Get in their faces. Get on their butts. Adam says Blues win tonight. I'll root for the Blues without betting on them. Yeah, I gotta stay away from that. All right, man. You guys have a great day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you all for joining me. I gotta say it. Scotty, Ebar, Marquise, Pierre, Stephen, Neil, Adam. Thank you guys all for joining me. I totally appreciate it. I think I got everybody. Thank you guys. It makes a much better show when you all show up, okay? So from now on, let's be there. Let's be here and be on time. Thank you, Pierre. Be on time. All right. Gotta go. Peace.